moving into kind of big picture here, I mentioned, we have the saying, you don't want to miss the forest for the trees. And of course, there's family trees. And if a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Why trees?
For me, trees as a kid were a real source of freedom. I mean, it was climbing a tree lets you get really, really big and really tall and be able to see. So it was very personal, and it was very much about, my desire to sort of get away from the noise of a big family and so forth, and just climb and reach and see. And then, of course, I went to forestry school and continued my love affair with trees. And then each of us have had some pretty important experiences with the sequoias and other really big really big trees that at least humbled me and gave me a sense of my place in the world and made me feel safe, that I didn't have to be so big. You can't tell from here, but I'm a very tall person, notwithstanding my desire to get taller in the trees.
And you can't tell from here, I'm not.
Maybe that's the affinity with trees, is they were tall. But also, as I began leading these programs through the Center for Spirituality and Nature, I noticed not only I was drawn to the trees, but those who were with me were drawn to the trees. There's something about trees. And I watched as people responded, and we haven't talked yet too much about what the wisdom of trees is in regard to resilience. I watched, people who had difficulty, real difficulties in life, and, watch a tree that had just grown completely sideways and then down and then finally found the light. Yeah. There's inspiration in that tree that's, holding on a dear life in the middle of a stream with its roots. People, I think, see their own stories in the stories of trees. So not only was I interested in trees from my personal experience, but just watching the experiences of others and seeing how moved they were